Hi, welcome back to journal page 57 out of 100. Glad you joined me today, and we are going to put to use some of this brokenness on the page. We're going to use that, and our inspiration quote comes from an artist named Sean Pettit, and I will have a link to her YouTube channel in the description below. If you've never watched her, her streams are extremely. She will do Sunday, I think it's every other Sunday now, and then she's doing some shorts. But she is a very peaceful, calming person to watch. She does a lot of beautiful mixed media. She really shows you how to put pages together, to blend things. You know, if you have something that you don't like, she shows you how to remake it or, upcycle it. And I thought that her quote would be very good on this page. You see that there's a lot of texture going on here. It's a lot of broken spots. And I have even places that you could say have been mended because they weren't exactly what they need to be. I've got stitching on here. I've got some of the dry baby wipe that had been used with some spray. And then this butterfly was just playing around. I had my stamps out on my desk working when I did a masterboard. And I got that colored stamp out that's like a color wheel. And I thought, well, what would happen if I did that? And this is what the result was. It was pretty good. And behind that, that's a gum wrapper. So there's some brokenness here. And her quote is, and I'm going to have to play with this because I don't know exactly how it'll line up, are all a excuse me, I've been outside and the neighbor's yard crew was there. There was like 6 people blowing pollen around. So, needless to say, I gave up and came inside. Not my idea of fun. We are all a little broken. And that's okay. So that'll leave us being able to see, some of the brokenness there. So we will glue these down. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Good gracious. I knew when I started seeing yellow, first they were weed eating, and I was okay with the weed eating. But as soon as I started seeing yellow flying all over the place, I thought I better get in and get out of that pollen. But I guess I didn't do it fast enough. We desperately need rain. We need some rain to kind of dilute the pollen a little bit. Otherwise, I need to stay inside and not play outside playing. So what are you doing? What's on your desk? I've really put a lot of time into this, but I did manage to do a few other things in between. I've made a master board, and that video will be coming out soon. And I will be probably decide how I'm going to use the master boards. They are the other 3 sides of this newspaper that I've used, so I need to finish this one side has nothing on it yet, so I kind of want to get it done before I cut it up so that I can make full use of all of them. I think I'm going to have to get up downstairs in the cough drops. Whew. the trees are pretty much bloomed out. It is very, very green, and it's early this year. Most of the time, it's the 1st of May before we really see the trees come out in their full bloom. But we just had crazy weather. I mean, it's gone from being winter to spring, back to winter. It just don't know what it wants to do. It's like it's all over the place. You see, this is a recycled piece of paper. It's got numbers on the back of it. Don't know what I was calculating, but I'm always figuring up how much it's going to cost me to do a job. Like my little yard work that I do, or if it's something that I'm wanting to do, and I'll do like an estimate so I know before I go to the hardware store or the garden center, how much it's going to cost. Because sometimes that will decide whether it's going to get done or not, or if now's the time to do it. And I think I want this one to be kind of centered of the butterfly. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, that's the way I want that. My husband had an appointment today, so I had a return for Home Depot, and he said, "Oh no, how long are we going to be in there?" And I laughed. I said, "It's not going to take long. I know exactly where things are, because I had looked them up online to find out what aisle to go to." So we were in and out in like probably 5 or 10 minutes. We stood in line longer than it took us to find what we needed. We got to put some stuff out. We've got groundhogs just tearing up, not groundhogs, but chipmunks, just having a field day near my flowers that I've worked very hard to get to grow, and they have made humongous holes. I mean, some of the holes outside of my garden, little flower garden, are this big, and there's like 3 of them right together, so we're going to try to escort them to the back of the yard and not in my flower garden. So hopefully, we can just get them relocated, and that'll be the end of that. I don't want to trap them and kill them, because that's just not what I want to do. But I think they're cute and everything, but they're not cute when they're tearing up my stuff. That's for sure. And I'm going to put Sean Pettit's name here, because I do want to give her credit for her quote. I'll get it pushed up as far as I can. Alright, so we are all a little broken, and that's okay. And that's one of the things that she encourages you, to work through struggles, to look at yourself and say, I can do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to, sit down and do the process. So I think you'll find her encouraging, so I will put her link below. Until next time, my friends, be well and have a great day.